We're gonna be doing leg day, guys. Leg day. Look who's working. I didn't get Celeste. Celeste.
Yeah, it's a cool camera. I've never
Dude,
seen
this is a Osmo Pocket 3. So you know the whole DJI, they make the drones.
Mm-hmm.
Same company.
Oh wow.
It's a gimbal.
At first I thought it was a GoPro.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Similar.
So
But it shoots 4K vertical, horizontal. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
let's go.
Yeah. You made it.
I did. I made it.
Did you go drinking? He started Father's Day early. You gotta check in, right?
Oh, yeah.
Let me introduce you to somebody. Let me introduce you, my boy Avery. Right, look at this guy. This is the real guy. What's up? You got a Ghostbuster backpack?
Yeah, well, I was thinking at the mirror that broke, and I was like, I already have this on.
Are you serious? Oh
yeah.
no.
Yeah, so it sucked, but I was like, I already have this on, so I might as well keep on going.
This is the real guy, dude. This is Avery. Cool, man. Yes, sir. Wow. They broke the mirror. That's not good. That's okay. How did the mirror break, Celeste?
So at 4 in the morning.
4 in the morning?
Jason was the one that told us that.
Yeah.
It seems like they didn't glue it right in the first place. Because they're so heavy over time, they could fall. Yeah. So they need to check all these mirrors.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's so dangerous if it would have happened during,
open
hour.
So I'm I'm a silver lining guy. Like a positive, like at least it wasn't during working.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It was like, especially, God bless, it was like 4 a.m.
Someone was like
doing
the Smith machine and it falls on them.
Oh my word. That would be a different problem.
Yeah.
It's okay. This guy's a Iron Man athlete. What do you do, dude? Francis, what do you do?
Endurance athlete.
Endurance, hybrid, training.
Yeah, I'm trying to train.
This guy's a beast, dude.
So my legs are my...
How long have you been doing it?
2009.
2008, people. So that's 16 years. What turned it on? I always love it. Like something must have.
Yeah, that's why your daughter from the smoking.
Yeah.
That's when my mom passed away. It was a way for me to heal. Went through therapy. We all gotta heal, right? But like nothing helps, and then working out was the thing that.
I told you why I love this guy. Okay, we're gonna get raw, dude.
Yes.
We're gonna go straight to the jugular, dog.
I know, so that's why
they're like, oh, we're gonna learn about legs today. No, bro, you're gonna learn about your feelings. You want to stretch?
Yeah, sure.
Do you stretch? Because I can't. I'm at an age where I have to stretch. No. Okay, I ain't skipping stretching day. Yeah. So what this does for me is, so what I do is when I put my legs up, I drive my pelvis down. It helps my lumbar spine get straight. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
So
where are you feeling the stretch?
I feeling on my hamstrings, but with the pelvis, like when I push down my butt, I also feel it on my lower back.
Oh, I see.
My L5, do you feel that?
Yep.
That's my problem, is my lumbar. My L4, L5, the lowest lumbar spines is jacked up.
To your point was
and the knees to the chest now.
Yeah, so
Yep.
As I've gotten older, because we're over 40.
Yep.
What I undervalued in our youth was mobility.
Oh, bro.
Mobility
spit some game right now, dog.
So for the 20-year-olds out there listening, 30-year-olds, spend the 30 minutes to stretch.
Francis, you just said the 20 and 30-year-olds out there. Now they know how old we are.
Dude,
you just gave our age away, dude.
I don't care.
I'm not yoga guy. But so now, same thing, right? Same thought is I want my lower lumbar spine to strain out. So I kind of I kind of push my pelvis forward.
Like Father's Day special.
Father's Day special. Okay, you see that? And then I slowly go down like that. Do you feel the stretch on your lower?
Yep.
Yeah, boy. That really helps me. So the one thing I learned with my lower back is like I have to figure out how to decompress it. Yep.
It's you moving.
Now I do glute bridges. Same thing, but now the other way. So I go boom, 1, 2. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So you'll notice a lot of my stretch is literally like targeted my lower.
One thing too, I realize our glutes aren't like being neglected.
You've been neglecting your ass, dude? Okay.
Well, I've neglected like targeting it.
How are you a hybrid athlete, bro?
I think when you run or bike,
Yeah.
it's a secondary muscle that's engaged.
Yeah.
It's not the primary.
Yeah. I got you.
So then, like, my hamstrings or quads get developed.
Yep.
And then my glutes get left behind.
Okay.
And then the imbalance causes injury.
Okay.
So like,
okay. Yes.
So then, like, I learned to do even simple bridges like this help.
Dude, that's okay. We're gonna count how many golden nuggets we're gonna say today. So, what did you say? You said imbalance causes injury.
Yeah,
dude, that's so true. That's so true. You know what nerve flossing is? I'm gonna show you nerve flossing. This works. So your nerve goes from your head all the way down, right? Like it's a big. You can imagine it being a big, like piece of floss that goes down your spine. So this really helped me. And by the way, during my leg extensions and my leg workout, I do the floss too while I do it.
really.
Bonus. Yep. You're gonna see it.
Floss. So not like this floss, right?
Not this floss. I don't even know how to do it. So you do this wash. So when you kick up, you look up. When you kick down, you look down. What you're essentially doing is you're taking your nerves and you're flossing it. You're trying to move it out of whatever impingement it. Oh. Because right now my bulge is impeding on my spinal canal. Right? See? You'll see. Actually, the first one we're gonna do is leg extension. Let's go, dude. I'm excited. we're gonna go to Lakeland, dog.
Like that's amazing, but like
isn't that cool?
At the same time, it's kind of scary, you know? It's like Lakeland. Looks like
Stranger Things.
Yes, yeah,
exactly. Yeah. Don't worry. I know. There's a couple of changes I'm gonna do. Number one is I'm gonna push this all the way back. That way I could get a better stretch on my quads. So what I do is I lean back and I do single and watch this. See how I'm doing leg flosses?
Yeah.
So number one, lean back. Number two is you'll notice my contraction, power, and then the eccentric, which is the negative, right? I go slow. I go real slow. So when you go up, explode up, go slow down. Yeah. There you go. There you go. There you go. Okay. The other hack is like in my notes, and every app will have notes, okay? In my notes, I write notes on my settings. You see that? So I write GG, which is Gold's Gym. The seat is at 5, the legs at 11, and the ankles are at 8. So that way you don't have to reinvent it every time.
That's smart.
So I know like when I walk in here, what settings I need it to be at.
Oh, that's nice.
So I don't have to keep thinking. Like, so for every one of these machines, I have a setting.
That's nice.
Yeah. Another hack. Normally I would have like music in my head, but I got you pumping me up. Dude, I talked to a trainer and she was like, she cracked me up. Like, I was like, oh, what type of music do you listen to? And she's like, dude, I don't listen to music, dude. I got David Goggins in my head. I know what you mean.
It's like you're, stay hard.
Stay hard.
I think that's what
Father's Day special.
What do you Father's Day?
Yeah, Ronson, what's up, man? This is my boy Francis Ronson. He's he's a beast, dude. Dude, they're here all the time. That's what I love it. Like, people don't realize, like, I notice. They motivate me. They're like, oh, they're working, I gotta work. But,
I have a question while I'm doing my set.
Yeah, go ahead.
You tell people I've always wondered, like, how do you start setting goals and like where you start out? Because I would feel like that's something for me. It's like
great.
It's like
How do you set goals?
Yeah, how do you set goals?
I say this is my philosophy: is when you start, keep it simple. If you keep it complicated, you won't do it. You're already, your mind's already like worried about so many things. So keep going. My simple rule right now is I do 3 sets of about 10 reps. If I could do 3 sets of 10 reps 3 times, I go up in weight. If I can't, I stay at that weight. That's simple, right? For me, the optimal per week is you want to work out per muscle group roughly around, I heard 10 to 20 sets. So if I do 4 sets of 3, I'm doing about 12 reps. So this quad, I'm going to work out roughly around 4 times during the week. I do a 5-day split. So how I'm going to break out 4 sets of quads is 2 sets on my leg day, which is my day 2, and 2 sets of my quad on my day today.
That's it.
My day 5. Okay. I have 2 days dedicated to leg. And each day I'm going to do 2 sets. So then I hit 4 sets of 3, which is 12 sets total. That's perfect. You don't want, for me, I don't want to do more than that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now the difference is for my back, you'll see. Like if you work, like my back, I do about 15 sets a week because I'm trying to develop my back. It's harder. So I put a little more emphasis on my back. But you'll see, like for my biceps, I do 4 exercises. I do 2 exercises during my pull, and I do 2 during my upper. My 5 is, my first day is push, then my next day is leg, then my third day is pull, then I do lower upper. For me, I've been doing 5 days for a year and a half. I know it's my lifestyle now. You know what I'm saying? You got to find yours. Maybe for you, it's 3 days strength training and 2 days cardio, height run. You know what I'm saying? Today we're gonna do sitting, and I actually learned sitting and lying. You work 2 different parts of your hamstring, depending on the orientation of your body. See the leg curls, baby. So again, I already know my setting in my head. It's 8, 132. See, so 132 last time I did 10, 10, and 8. So now in my head, 10, 10, 8, if they could see that, which means my goal today, I want to do 10, 10, 10. Once I know, I go, let's go up in weight. And with the selector, I just go up 1 notch. I'm going to break through 10. I'm going to go 10, 10, 10. I'm going to break through, baby. I have to. But I'm not going to cheat, right? I'm still going to go slow. The other thing I'm trying to urge not to do is my last rep to rush it. So I've been training my head to go full every rep, even the last one.
I love your story about Sydney and the why.
Yeah.
You know, things always get like it's ebb and flow and things get hard.
Yep.
And I'm wondering about you because sometimes the why
Yep.
does help, but
Yep.
what do you do when the why doesn't have like that spark or the
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's a great question. That's a great
That I
question.
deal with.
So here's my belief: finding your 3 keys, three things, is finding your motivation, finding your discipline, and then the consistency. If you find those 3 things in anything you do in life, I really feel like that's like they'll unlock everything, right? So, motivation is the spark, and that sometimes wanes because of a lot of things you're dealing with in your life. But let that spark eventually, you're going to have to take that spark, that fuel, and turn it into some sort of system, which is your framework that you could, apply when that motivation is gone. And that's your discipline, right? The thing is, you have discipline. You have it already, right? And then the key is, I think, just doing something for a longer period of time. Most people give up. Most people don't understand, like, they're so close to it. Most people are like inches from whatever they're, they want, their goal. I constantly go back to my why all the time, even through my discipline, because discipline is just like you're going through your system and you're going through your day, but you're not really living. I live when I remember why I do this. You read the book Atomic Habits, right? Big Clear? Okay. So one of the things, I know it's cliche. One of the things he talked about is finding identity-based habits versus outcome-based habits. Okay. So, for example, we could be doing this because I want to lose 20 pounds. That's an outcome-based habit. But identity-based habit is I'm doing this because I want to be a different beast. Like I want to be a different person. I want to be known as a fit, healthy person. You can't take that identity away from me once I find it. But 20 pounds? You could lose 20, you could gain 20. But bro, when I wake up every day, I go, dog, when you look at me and you go, bro, he's different. Oh, that's like fuel. That's like something you can't take away from somebody. All right, what's next? Oh, he's going to do leg press. So let's, you sure? Yeah, boy. Ooh, I don't. You're gonna have to take a lot of weight. It might not be efficient, bro. Yeah, we can wait for you, dog. It's all good. So we're gonna do dumbbell lateral lunges. You ready for that shit? Let's go. We're gonna do it outside. Yeah. So here,
This makes it sick.
yeah, right. So this is my B-roll, baby. These are legends.
The man Arnold.
Right? Don't you like feel a certain way when you?
No, I do. Like when I got in here, I got really pumped.
You got pumped, right? See if they did it right. Look at this. Look at this 78, baby. I'm sure this is the first time you're doing this motion. So when you're pressing, right? You're using your inner thigh to press out. That's why it targets your inner. You want to try it? There you go. Do you feel it now? Yeah.
Hasn't been worked.
All right, Francis.
That's nice.
Yeah, right? So that's one leg, right?
Yeah.
I forgot. I should have done the other side. So, Francis, while I do this, I want to learn a little more about you, bud. What motivates you? It's the first thing that comes in your head. What motivates you?
I want to walk silly down the aisle. I want to be alive.
Wow.
To walk down the aisle because like I felt like I was robbed.
Wow.
The mother and room damp down my way. So going back to your identity,
bro,
is because I don't care about how big I am. I want to be healthy.
I've asked this to a lot of people, especially because I'm a recruiter. So I asked this. What I admire and respect about you is you were very specific on what motivated you, and it's because that deeply influenced and impacted you in some way.
Right.
And so you allow that to. So the more real, the more tangible, the more focused that answer is, I know the more louder that flame will burn.
Right.
Does it make sense? Right. Most people go, what motivates you? Money. What motivates you? I want to get bigger.
Right.
What motivates you? I want to be a better husband. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Fine. That's surface.
Yeah.
You said you what motivates you is you want to walk Tilly down the aisle. Because I know your story,
Yeah.
but because that was robbed from you. So we're growing, guys.
Damn.
But like the people who give me the most compliments are dudes. Bro, like actually yesterday we were at Valley Fair. There was this young Asian kid. Anyways, I'm buying food. And then he said, "Hey, bro, do you train?" Or no, not train. Do you compete? He said, "Do you compete?" And at first I was like, "What the hell are you talking about?" I'm like, "Compete." He's like body build. And I'm like, "Bro, are you serious?" He's like, "Yeah, dude, you're fucking jacked." I'm like, listen, I'm far from competing. Like, I know, right? But then I was like, "Dude, you made my day." And then you realize, like, in your head, you're your greatest enemy. Because I look at myself and go, "Oh, I need to get bigger." Or another thing is, you might like, I sometimes get body dysmorphia.
Oh, dude,
You know what I'm saying? I'm being real. Like sometimes I'm like, man, I gotta. So I'm fighting that too. which is the why, the identity why is better than the outcome why.
100%.
So that I keep saying to myself, bro, you've gone so far. Like, don't compare yourself to like this guy or that guy, because you don't know. First of all, you don't know how long they've been training. Second of all, you don't know what they're taking. Third of all, you don't know their story. Like, don't. Anyways, my point is, my point is, I get a lot of compliments. It's all dudes. So I tell my wife, don't worry. Like, it's dudes that that care about that. Oh, I see. I just noticed that. All right. Yep. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. So do 15 each leg. So ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Push up. 7. Explode up. 8, 9, 10. Yeah. You should be like, no, you're fine. Sorry, okay. Okay, ready? Yeah. Next side. 1. Yeah, fuck this, dude. This is why I did. So how long have you been with your organization?
12 years in August.
12?
August 20th.
You hear that? 12 years.
August 20th.
Everyone jumping 1 year, 2 year. This guy, 12 years. So talk to me about that 12 year. Like how you even got to where you are. How was that journey for you? Why didn't you leave?
Let me just start with Friday Special. My dad retired from the organization I worked at after 38.5 years of service. 38.5. So the reason why is I'm working.
I forgot about that.
So the reason why I'm working for the organization
I forgot about that.
is because literally the organization sponsored me and my family's life. So how do you give back? That's the way it gave back to my family. The whole story is he started off as a janitor, but they identified him as a high potential. I'm like,
He started as a janitor.
yeah, immigrant. Didn't speak English. Yeah, this program, we want you to go through it. I think he said no 2 or 3 times because he said, I'm not worthy, I'm not smart enough, I'm doing it in school. And his boss said, no, you're doing it, bro. And he's like, okay, you did it. Looking back, I remember my dad studying so hard. He passed. And I've always taken that. So, like, you see, you're talking about my ascension. The reason why I think I ascend is because I take people along with me. And I feel like the more you help others, you'll get it back 100 times full. If you're just doing it because it's the right thing to do, not because of preservation, self-ascension. Because I feel like the people who you take along with you are gonna make sure that you are taken care of.
100%. I told you guys, dude. Every time, man. This guy. So I talk about energy a lot. I'm an energy guy. Like it's similar to what he said. Surround yourself with people with the same energy as you. And the older I get, the more I'm like. So let me be a devil's advocate on the flip side, because Francis will know this. Is I'm fueled by when people grow around me. I love that shit. I love like passing energy or knowledge or whatever you want to call it, elevator, and seeing people grow with me. But on the flip side is I've also learned as I grew how to give your time more wisely. Because when I was younger, I gave my time to everybody. Everybody. Because that's just who I was. There's good and bad.
Sure.
But there are times when you're giving your energy and your time to people who maybe shouldn't deserve it. But the problem is, like, for many, many years, I had to reconcile that in my head. And because, like, I was like, well, should I change? Should I be a little more defensive or more guarded? And the answer is no. It's I am who I am. I know that's who I am. It's just now that I know who I am, and that's what I identify by, I just know, like, I just got to be more careful. That's all. When you talk about, like, what motivates you, that motivates me too, a lot, you know?
That's why we're still friends after 22 years.
Eagles fly with eagles, baby. Okay, ready. Next side. 1, 2, 3. I think so. Another thing, viewers, why I work out Friday, Saturday, Sunday is because the way I see fitness too is me working out allows me to deposit calories into a bank. So when I work out, I got more money to spend. And what do we do Friday, Saturday, Sunday? What do we like doing? You saw my last video about me drinking with this guy. I knew. But guess what? I knew, so I drank freely because I saved enough calories in the bank to burn. You heard? That's why I work out Friday, Saturday, Sundays too. That's another motivation. This is a lifestyle. So my lifestyle is I want to enjoy a beer with my friends. Okay? I'm going to do that. But if I do that, I'm going to be strategic and know that day I'm going to work out. And I'm like, okay, 400 calories. How many beers is that? That's 3 805s. So I know when I drink with him, I could drink 3 805s. And if I
Dana's gonna drink some pain.
that's appetizer, baby.
That's a warm-up.
Watch this. Get a medicine ball. We're gonna do a medicine toss, but a variation. This is gonna be fun. So I do 20s. Maybe you could do 15 or whatever you want to start with. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna pretend you're passing the rock from your chest up. You pick a point in the ceiling. Okay. Down.
Okay, you're
Down.
You're going up.
Yep. Down. 220. Okay, ready? Go. 1. Yep. Throw it with your fingers, right? Just like you're passing the rock to somebody at the ceiling. Yeah?
Yep.
There you go. You feel your abs now? Yes, sir. So do 20. I don't know how many. Let's say that's 9. 10. All right. Now we're going to work on obliques. So Russian twists. Ready?
Yeah.
Like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 20. Woo!
Good.
That's one set. That's one set, my guy.
Dude, like,
Yeah.
actually the inner.
Yeah.
After one set, I thought I was done. In the descent, whatever that thing's called.
Eccentric move. So there's
yeah.
concentric, which is the contraction, and the eccentric is the opposite of contracting. So moving it back.
Yeah, you were mentioning that in your bicep curls. I think that's where
Yeah.
the money is.
Dude.
Feels like the money.
Yeah. The moment I slow down my tempo, the moment I focus on each rep, I saw growth. Because I did hit a point when I was working out earlier, like especially when I was younger, like for me to eat 170 grams of protein is not hard. It's not hard. I could do 150, 160, 170 because each, like my breakfast, lunch, and dinner, I know I have to do about 40 grams of protein
Per meal, right?
per meal. So that's about 120 because 40 is achievable. One Oikos 000 yogurt, which I eat a day, is 15 grams of protein for 90 calories.
Good return.
So a good return. So another thing I do is I do what's called 10 to 1. So I pick food that will give you 10 grams of protein per calorie.
Oh.
If you follow that, you'll hit your calorie goal, protein goal.
It's a good rule.
Yep. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 8, 9. Oh yeah, I'm done.
All right.
I think that's a wrap, guys. Not only did you guys learn a little bit about fitness, you got to meet one of my best friends, my best buddies. We talked about motivation, discipline, consistency. We talked about who you are, finding yourself. That's what you're going to expect, man. You're going to come back, maybe?
I will.
I know they're going to want to see you.
No, I'll do that. We got to do it next month, right? We got a little something for them.
We're going to have a lot of stuff next month.
Yeah.
So stay tuned, guys.
Let's go.
Let's get it. Dude, that's fun.
Yeah,
That was a lot of fun. Thank you. That's a lot of fun.